Okay, I'm here. Just gonna hop right into it. Gotta get that proper YouTube intro, though. Whoop, the whole screen just freaked out. 1 second. And, okay, here we go. I figured it out. It took a grueling 30 minutes of research and a horrifying 3 hours of putting it all together in order to make this thing work. Let's see. I'm trying to do this right so I can do a proper YouTube intro when I go to edit this. I originally thought this weapon blowed, but it's because this thing is admittedly very difficult to understand. If I could try to put this in a way that doesn't involve a bunch of explaining, when it transforms, it takes away 30% of the physical damage and adds like 400% arcane damage. So you're gonna want gems that give you limited physical attack up, but you're also gonna want a flat arcane attack scaling on top of that. And I spent 3 hours making sure I got the gems so it'd be nice and perfect for when I did this run. So we're just added a bunch of arcane damage on top of the arcane damage that we're already doing. And when we rev it, it adds even more arcane damage at the cost of our health, 1, 2, 3, and 4% per second, respectively. And every rev gives you more arcane damage, 10%, 20%, 40%, and 60%. With it all put together, this thing is an absolute monster, and I've already tested it a little bit, so let's just get going. Yeah, I originally thought this weapon sucked. But, we're gonna prove that. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to, Nathan, but then I figured out how to make it work. And, now we're here. Let's get in there. Pop that out. We're not gonna do any revs right now, but we are going to Beast Blood. Good start. Oop. Yeah, the only real downside about this weapon is that it has terrible recovery speed. So. Oh, yeah. Get some R1s in there. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that is much more damage than I was doing originally. When I was doing my personal runs, I was doing a horrible amount of damage. Uh-huh. Heal up. But as you can see, the recovery on this is, it could use some work. But that damage is hard, it's hard to shake a stick at. Especially that dash in R1 and the overhead R2 slams. Try to... Darn. I was hoping I could knock him down. Like that. And that. Bye. Oh yeah. This thing is doing much more damage than it was before. I'm over here tickling everything and I'm thinking, why? Does this weapon just suck? Well, yeah, kinda. But like, when you put it together right, it sucks less. We got a weapon durability down, but we can deal with that. The real spin to win. Oh, yeah. As long as that weapon's spinning, you winning. At the worst time, too, when a storm is ruining my internet, so it might not be around. But, it's okay. Like a true gambler. You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to walk away and then shoot your enemy in the face. You know, which isn't to say that the regular just wheel version, the non-demon wheel version is bad. It's just that you're gonna want to stick with the arcane version, like, all the time. Just all the time, because it's just gonna be better. Except against Logarius, who I found out has, like, the highest arcane resistance in the game. Which it makes perfect sense. You know, arcane's kind of his whole thing. I love how I just love how we put so much stank into that spin. Oh boy. Yeah, I originally had my misgivings about this weapon, which isn't to say that it can't be fun. It can most definitely be fun. It also drains your HP. Yeah, when you rev it up, it drains your HP. But it can, you can offset that by the fact that you can just rally back whatever you lose. So, as long as you're attacking quickly, you're gonna rally back most of what you lost. Pop a gasoline. Let's see what this thing do to him. What you gonna do this time, bud? He doesn't care about the wheel. He's too strong. He was too strong. Man, that R1 is just something else. And that recovery is also something else. Yeah, it's real slow. Come on. Let me do it. You rolled all that way just to shoot me in the face? Appreciate it, bud.
What's that smell?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We just jump at him. Nope. Yeah. Bye. I love that we put so much stank on the spin. Just put our whole shoulder into it. So basically the bone wheel shield from Dark Souls, but with demon magic and no shield. Yeah, no defense whatsoever. Not as much as the Chikage or the Bloodletter. Well, the Bloodletter doesn't drain your HP; it just takes away a chunk of it. But yeah, the Chikage, well, while it's just in its transform version, it drains very slowly. But when you get that charged R2 in there, oh boy. That blood tax is quite something. How's my weapon durability looking like? Yeah, I'm taking a weapon durability down, so we're gonna have to play around that. There's a price to power. Whoever thought a wheel would be a good weapon would either have been really bored or really desperate. I mean, it's a big old demon wagon wheel. What do you expect from him? This is just regular FromSoft stuff. Don't you know some of the most interesting stuff is complete garbage? Yeah, that seems to be the case for a lot of these weapons. If they're really, really cool, they usually really, really blow. Everybody say, hey, yo. Last morning. This weapon is actually inspired by an actual medieval torture device, by the way. I believe it. Only in this particular case, it's possessed by demons and the souls of the damned. You know, as you do. Sometimes that beast up there follows me all the way down here. It like clips through some walls and stuff. I actually did know the Catherine wheel. Is that what it's called? It's kind of up in the air about how Susie's Skin Flaps is gonna go. Cause she's been very uncooperative these past few. Son of a bitch. She's been very uncooperative these past few runs. All of her dashing back and forth, even with the blood cocktails, it's like she just completely ignores them. But we'll be able to make it work. Don't worry about it. Missed the bar. It's probably better off. Yeah, I noticed something about this game. Like, out of every fall, you can press the circle button at the bottom, right, to roll out of it. Just to keep up the momentum. But, like, I've noticed that if you happen to bounce off of something, you can't do the roll. Because there are bouncing physics in this game. If you hit another object that you can't land on, or get up against another wall, you bounce off of it and then fall backward further. But, takes away your roll. You take it away on momentum. With the Burial Blade, Chikage, Beast Claw, Bloodletter, Ludwig Holy Blade, Blade of Mercy, and Rider for Life are all cool as hell, and they don't suck. I mean, yeah, they don't suck. Well, I mean, Blade of Mercy isn't all that great if you ask me. If I'm being totally honest with you. And Beast Claw could use some work. Okay, so we gotta put on our stuff, our special mix. Alright, we got our special cocktail mix. Keep her distracted. The booze-starved beast. Get it. Beast blood. I mean, that's damage. Big damage right there. Check another one. Nope. Where are you going? Yeah, That's how it goes. That's how it goes, Susie. Yeah, the physical version actually isn't all that great. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of blood damage right there. Blunt damage right there. But still, it's not all that great. You're gonna want that arcane version. Yeah! Check another one just to be safe. Pummel him! Just fucking flatten him. Ah, beautiful. Now, like I said, this thing does pure blunt damage in its regular untransformed version. It's really not all that great, so you're gonna want to stay in the arcane version, but still, you can get some stuff done with the wheel portion. Y'all are just wrong. Well, I mean, like, it's really not all that great. It's not. Okay, that's done. Yeah, we had to come back here to repair regularly. But we should be okay. I was able to beat Lady Maria in one try with a Beast Claw, so that's a strong weapon in my book. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still a decent weapon. It could use some work, though. I didn't say it was a bad weapon. I just said it could use some work. I mean, I already proved it's a decent weapon. I already did a whole video about it. Right here. Video fucking pops up in real life. Click now to watch. I got bit by a spider I got bit by a spider on my ankle the other day. I didn't notice until I went to go for a walk. That was fun. How do you get bit by a spider and you don't notice for hours? Grab my umbilical cord here, you know, just do all the normal steps. We're not fighting... Look, we're not fighting Amy and Logarius this time around. Look, I get it. We want to fight Logarius with the Logarius Wheel, but I really don't feel like it today. I really don't feel like it. What would I do to improve it then? Let me see. Give it more vertical movement, just a little bit. That's a good idea, a good option right there. Give it a little, instead of it, because like, look, if you reach anything, try to reach anything higher than like your forehead, you're not gonna hit it. Your forehead. Yeah. So yeah, no Amy or Logarius today. Just don't feel like it. We'll kill everything else though. Oh, I was at a stam. Damn it. I was up here. Why am I running? Why did I stop running? It's because I was out of stamina. Duh. Now, Amelia is actually very resistant to arcane, so kind of up in the air about what's going to be better against her. I don't know. We'll try to get something done. I think it's weird how these guys have frenzy on their sticks. How'd they do that? How do they imbue these sticks with frenzy? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, pop that out. We're gonna Beast Blood. I'll give it a couple revs when we get close to her. For that extra 20% damage. 1, 2, hop in. R1. Don't get hugged. That's painful. Yeah, she's pretty resistant to arcane. But I guess that's to be expected. It's kind of a part of her thing. She still got me. Not cool, babe. Oh yeah, that recovery is real bad. I missed somehow. Okay, I didn't miss that. Grab the face, please. Or not. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, get the overhead. Get the overhead. Get swiped. Oh, she still keeps getting me. Should be out of range. That R1 doing us some favors, though. Hey, see how this is taking a while? Because she's very resistant to arcane. These up. Run it. What the hell? Take that, and that, and that. Keep missing, because she keeps going back so far. If I do the physical version, I am interested. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Back to the arcane version or Diz. Stop double swiping, come on! And she won't stop fucking attacking for a second. All down, oh my god! I hate Amelia, I always have. Oh my god, stop attacking for 1 second. She has not stopped this entire fucking time. She won't stop! Like, I don't even have enough time for one attack. Oh my god. Well, that sucked! Man, I hate Amelia. She won't stop fucking attacking! She did not stop for 1 single second that whole fight. Thrash around, thrash around. You think you got an opening. Nope. Animation cancel into another thrash around. Nope. Animation cancel into swipe. Then thrash, then swipe, then thrash. Fucking stupid! This is exactly why I hate the fucking two-faced overseer. They might as well be the same thing. The only thing Amelia is not resistant to is fire. She's pretty much resistant to everything. Fire and Serration. But one's not an actual damage type, one's just like a special weakness. There's no actual Serration damage. You know, it's just like a special weakness type. Against like saws and shit. I'll say this though, it's something we can argue. The boom hammer, rifle spear, and cost power, all doesn't dog shit, all of them. I mean, yeah, they are bad, but like, here's the thing, right? And I wanted to cover this on my next video when I finally go to do the cost parasite. I respect the cost parasite despite everything. Because the cost parasite is very aware of how terrible it is. And it doesn't try to be anything better. It knows it sucks. Unlike the boom hammer, which try to pretend like it doesn't suck. Tries to pretend it's something better, and it's not. And the rifle spear, it also tries to pretend to be something. It's not even a jack of all trades, it might as well be the clown of the class. And what damage most of the great ones do? Arcane-based damage. Yeah. It's just that Amelia is... She won't stop being resistant to, like, everything. She's resistant to blunt. She's neutrally resistant to slash. Let's see. Thrust doesn't do dick against her. Fire hurts her really badly. She's weak to that because she's a beast. Let's see. She doesn't give a fuck about Bolt. She doesn't give a fuck about Arcane. She's extremely resistant to blood. It's just... yeah. While she doesn't have the most resistance to any particular thing, she's like resistant to everything, and that makes her annoying. You know, Logarius is like ridiculously resistant to Arcane? Well, that could be easily worked around, can't it? By doing something else. With Amelia, there is no something else. It's just kind of like, oh, you're not gonna do a whole lot of damage against her, and you're gonna like it. First skill, so it makes sense why they made her hard. Well, there's a difference between making somebody hard and giving them like all the fucking resistances in the world. There's a difference between the two. I don't respect the cost parasite. You make us fight the hardest boss in the game and give us that piece of shit. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it knows it's bad, so that makes it a little less bad, right? Or worse. Could be worse. She could be scaled to the same level as a late game boss. Well, in New Game Plus she is. Because you can die in a single backhand to her, and she has an ungodly amount of health. So, yeah, in regular New Game, you know, she's not a whole lot to worry about. But in New Game Plus, oh yeah, New Game Plus and above, one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Not just in the early game, the whole game. Just running through like normal. Not even gonna bother with shortcuts because we're not even really gonna bother with the shadows. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen it in my latest videos. Well, I mean, I'm sure you have because you watched them all, right? There's no way you didn't. Put some stank into it, get my blood vials back. Yeah. Rip it out. Man. You're not dead? I'm pretty sure you're dead. You're gonna be like the witch of Hemwick who just kind of stopped giving a fuck. Don't know how I didn't realize this was alive. Oh. You didn't know? These things do an ungodly amount of damage for no reason at all. If they bitch slap you, it's pretty much game over. Okay. Trying to figure out if I can do this in a single go around. Is what we're gonna do. Walk in there. Exit out like normal. I've seen the shadows cheat. Play online. Let it do its thing. Let's see if I can't get this done. You got the magnifying? I do not. No, I do not. And I'm not going back to get it. I'm slowly getting better at this exploit, but, you know. Let's, try to line ourselves up properly here. Damn it. That should about do it. There we go. One try, baby! One try, baby. Let's just get to work. Let's just give him this work. You know, it might be kind of silly to use a beast blood pellet on these guys, but like, whatever makes it go faster, right? That's just sad. Oh, he's facing me. That's why. No wonder he didn't get affected. He's facing me. Y'all ever notice just how much health the sword guy has? He's got an ungodly amount of health. There we go. Which armor set is that? It's a mixture of the Yharnam Hunter set with the, It's a couple of sets, actually. I'll show you here in a second after I get done cheesing these bosses. Right, there we go. A couple of these, aww. It's just... Oh, it's good. How do they keep facing me like that? At least when you beat Arlecchino, you get the Manaz Roaster, but it's the best quality weapon in the game. Oh yeah, no question. I love how it just launches them like that. Dude, the quicker you die, the quicker this could be done and over with. Okay, good. They sure, they didn't want to go down easy, didn't they? Did you see how bloody he was? Let's see. We got Yharnam Hunter, Yargol Black Gloves, and Yargol Black Trousers. So yeah, it's the Yharnam Hunter mixed with the, Yargol thingy. Yeah. Back. Yeah. You're not dead. You are now. Was it worth staying alive? And I like the Shadows of Yharnam. I always use it on to make it a 3v3, which is help. I didn't hear no bell. Yeah, no shit. Bro didn't want to give up. I'm gonna knock your block off. How? You didn't register the dodge because you didn't feel like it. I fucking hate these guys. I fucking hate this game sometimes. Here, let me just not register the dodge because I don't feel like it. Still got frenzied. Even though they don't cause that much frenzy buildup. Well, how have I never... yeah, it's like the first... You can buy it from like the... From the Bath Messengers. Like, in the first 20 minutes of the game. It's actually a pretty decent set. It's actually pretty drippy, if you ask me. If y'all ask me, it's pretty drippy. Let's see what it can do to the choir boy up here. From what I've seen, it can actually do pretty well against her. Yeah. 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 Yeah, huh? What the hell? How did she... That was odd. Okay, she's actually pretty resistant to Arcane, which I guess makes sense. Because she's part of the choir and all that. Yeah! 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 Uh-huh. Yeah! Uh-huh. If I can't stop your hops, you can't stop mine. Sounds like you hate the game all the time. Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot about it that I don't approve of. Like, there's a whole lot of tightening up that it needs. The Yharnam Yit looks pretty dope. It also got different models for male and female characters, and they both look pretty... Yeah, I noticed that. A lot of these armor sets have different, models. Should I run in there with only the 2 heals? Yeah, I think I will. No, I don't think I will. Everybody say, hey, yo. Get my stamina back. 1, 2, 500 damage ain't bad. Crush a spider. I might be able to actually one-tap these spiders with the transform version, so I gotta find out. That was counter damage, so you know that doesn't count. I gotta see what this does. The spiders just straight up. Yeah. Okay. Good. It is capable of one-tapping spiders. So. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You don't want to be caught off guard with these spiders because they'll make you regret it. Don't always have some stamina in your back pocket. Always get the back spider too. Okay. There we go. Spiders exterminated. Okay, what we might want to do is give it some revs. No. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Should have just went for something. What is she doing over there? I had a feeling it was a bad idea. How in the hell? She's teleporting now. Where is she? That is not where she's supposed to be. Ah, stupid. Stupid. Nope. So many targets. I've got no openings here, man. There we go. Yeah, that was terrible. And it's simply because, it's not because it's not doing a whole lot of damage, it's for the sheer fact that you can't attack fast enough in order to keep her stunned. But oh well, you know, could have been better, but at least we got it. Is your character female? Yeah, she is. How did I name her? Thread, that's what it is. I named her Thread. Without an A. Thread! Flying Lawnmower Simulator got a fine for cutting grass too low. A fine. For using the All-Father's given name and, oh yeah, for fucking up my desk! Something I forgot to mention, I've seen a PvP wheel build that uses rapid poison gems. Pretty effective. That sounds cool. Really? Bro usually charges straight at me, and this time he decided, nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, I gotta top up on blood vials, and I gotta get this thing repaired. So let's, do that. Most bosses are immune to poison, yeah. Yeah, that's a sad truth. Repair. Yep. Let's, get some bee's blood. Yep. Yep. What else are we gonna need? Grab the eye. Thank you. What else are we gonna need?
Very well.
Maybe get some health. Good. A little more survivability. And then back to Yargle. Ooh. Hear that? Hear my clavicle just pop? Let's go! Don't shoost me, bro. Don't appreciate it. I actually don't know how much arcane resistance the one Reborn has. Bro, trying to hit me with a rock. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, skull, what's stronger? My skull or a rock? Never let me mow your lawn, it'll take hours. They're breaking these games and I'm poisoned, bro. Yeah, that's why I was so happy with Elden Ring. It's because they made poison, like, actually viable. There have been so many times where I've wanted to use poison in games, and it's like, oh, I can't use poison on 90% of the fucking game. Why use it then? Why is it even a thing? Over PvP. Fuck the PvP. What about the PvE? Yes, I'm outraged by this. I've been waiting for years on this. Nobody ever buys these games for the PvP. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure some people are happy that it's an option, but you're typically not gonna buy a Souls game for the PvP. You know, just because it works for Chase the Bro doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. Yeah, I was gonna do Pearl first, but fuck it. We'll get the main stuff out of the way. Just get the main stuff out of the way. Oh, he's got about as much as he has feet. Have fun. Yeah, I bet. I bet. We can give it a try. We can give it a try at least, right? If nothing else, I could just smash him. Didn't know Noah was the Poison Bros gang. Oh, yeah. I love poison in games. Just that I can't ever use it. Because it doesn't work. But yeah, imagine putting an attribute in the game that's completely fucking useless outside of a single mode. Will this one tap? Yeah, it just run. How did you shoot me through a wall? Yeah, the detection on this guy is just ridiculous. Because it doesn't make any sense. Take that. Take that. And take that. Okay. They're done. We're gonna beast blood up. I know he's got a bunch of arcane resistance. We're gonna roll off. We're gonna slam him. That's actually more arcane. That's actually more damage than I thought it would be. Yo, where's my break? There it is. Hold down, please. Please. Oh, what is one break? Oh yeah, because blunt weapons can't really... Oh well. I was worried about that. Stuck in nothing. That's fun. Somehow we gotta break his other arm. Somehow. Yeah, I forgot that blunt weapons can't really break limbs like that. You'd think they would be able to. Crap. Crap. Stupid, one of the stupidest attacks in the game. You can't tell me that it's not. And we can break the other arm, hopefully. I don't know how he attacked me. Okay, enough with the fucking puke. Okay. It is attacking everywhere but the arm. Yeah, we'll get that limb break eventually. Wow. Miss somehow. Wow. Okay. Can't say this isn't upsetting. Ah, what? Since when does he slide? I've never seen him slide. Keeps hopping back and forth. You gonna puke? Nope. Well, yeah, he did puke, actually. Enough with the fucking corpses already. Oh my god. What? Don't give me that bullshit. It's taking forever. He still got me somehow, even though I wasn't in the hitbox. Wow. How did he know where I was gonna be? Like, I need an opening here, man. Wow. Dude, I can't even fucking hit the guy. Come on. His arm won't break. Come on. My god. His arm wouldn't break. Like, I know blunt weapons can't really break limbs like that, which doesn't make any fucking sense. But still, that took forever. Wow. His limbs really should have broken. Really should have broken at that point. How much fucking damage do I gotta put into the limb in order for it to break? Yeah, how is it that? How is it that Ryder Palash is capable of breaking limbs so easy? But you got these blunt weapons that can't do that at all. Why? Like, it's a, like, how much does this bitch weigh? How much force are we putting into each swing? Think about it. An earth-shattering amount of power, right? But it doesn't limb break. Huh? Yeesh. At least we can move on. Yeah, he said no. How long did that take? Was that like a 6-minute fight? This is why I typically like to kill the one reborn within 30 seconds. Okay, going back for more vials doesn't mean anything. There's no point, seeing as how Mick can just like one-tap me. Yeah, there's no escaping the one-tap with Mick. So, just go in there and do what we can, right? Yeah, I'm pretty tired of the detection on the brain. I'm tired of it being random. Like, there's no way you can there's no way you can just avoid it. There's no completely avoiding the brain. I just think it's so dumb. Why is it random? Why? You stand behind a rock and you get hit. You stand right in front of the bitch and he doesn't care. Like, come on. Why can't I say no? Yeah. Every fucking enemy in this game says, it says no means no, but if I say no means no, no means yes. How about no to frenzy, huh? That'd be great. I'm with you on this one. The weapon needs a lot of work. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be better, one, if it could limb break, and two, if the recovery on it wasn't so bad. Now you gotta think about this. This is like a Dark Souls colossal weapon amount of recovery on a game that requires you to be fast. Like, it's not an option. You have to be fast. Like, you're so fast, I'm pretty sure you don't have as many, like, iframes in your dodges as you do with other Souls games. You know, the speed's supposed to make up for the lack of actual iframes. Because they run out, like, halfway through the animation. I think you missed my message about Poison and Demon Souls and how good it is. I never played Demon Souls, so it doesn't matter. Pretty sure Mick is also resistant to slower than Kirkhammer. Oh yeah, way slower than Kirkhammer. Kirkhammer has still got a decent amount of recovery to it, all things considered. The wheel? Mm-mm. Nope. Might as well. It is the slowest of the slow. Let's get in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's pretty resistant to arcane, but, you know, we can give the arcane version a try. At least he's running straight into his room this time. At least I don't gotta chase him around for 10 seconds. Go get tentacles. Hi-ya! I'm pretty sure the dash R1's like its strongest move. Hi-ya! There we go. Okay, what are you gonna do, bruh? Oh, crap. I knew he was gonna jump away. So dumb. Now we're still doing more damage with the arcane version, so just use that. This fight actually might be slower because we can't stun lock him. He keeps walking around instead of actually fighting me. Why does he keep walking to— why is he fucking programmed to do that? He'll keep walking toward the door every time. No, God. Just stupid. The stupidest bullshit. Why is he programmed to walk to the door? He's not even trying to leave. He's trying to walk to the door to call other puppets in toward the fight. This is the absolute worst fucking weapon for NPCs, and it's not even close. The absolute worst weapon against NPCs. I'm not joking when I say I had a better experience with the boom hammer. At least the boom hammer, one, attacks fast, and two, has these wide sweeping attacks so you can reach. With the wheel, it takes forever to swing. So he'll get the fucking auger off before you even get a chance to attack him. This guy was maybe 4. My real run was the death of Mikolash, and was my first. That was kind of. This thing is just ugh. You could tell this fight is broken because it's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to just run back around to where he was going. Stop with the fucking dashing around. These puppets are the fucking worst. Like, the fact that they can just do that. Okay. I'm trying to think. It's gonna be the best thing. Take that. That is not a lot of damage. At least not a lot of damage, all things considered. Even so, we're still doing more damage with the arcane version than we are with the regular version. Yeah, if we could just do this the whole time, we could make something work. Damn it, he broke the loop. If we could just wait for the auger, we can make it work. But, like, Lord knows when he's gonna do it. Darn it. Broke the loop again. Okay, there we go. He's even confused on what he's supposed to do, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Mikolash. Nobody's a fan of Mikolash, really. Not really. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody go, oh man, great boss fight. Because he ain't. But at least I didn't die to a single auger. I died to 2 augers back to back. Oh, majestic. You tell me where I am. I've forgotten. Now I'm waking up. I'll forget everything. Who am I? Who are you? God, you're ugly. Slam down. Okay, at least I got him. You were going somewhere, bro? Bud? You going somewhere? Did bro going in for that running haymaker, huh? I don't think I've ever seen him try to do that. Okay, that ain't good. Seen those overhead dunks, though. Yeah. I don't need to see that guy's fate. What I need is to see what I'm doing. It's less on the where and more on the going. Try to keep your distance. You need to. Try to hit me with that. Nope. How? That didn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. Got it. Bye. Well, that sucked. That was long and painful. But, and it's less because this thing wasn't doing damage and more because you can't stun lock him with it. But, at least that's done. As big as this weapon is, it's realistically speaking can crush all bones and cartilage in the human body. Oh yeah. There's nothing it couldn't crush. So why is it not limb breaking? I am insulted. Oh fuck, I forgot I was supposed to pick up bloodstone chunks. Forgot to do that. I need to pick up bloodstone chunks because I was actually going to grab the uncanny cost parasite for the next run. Come on, Grandpa, we need to get you back to your room. Oh, man. Yeah, imagine. Everything that Mikolash is saying is complete nonsense. He's just an old guy in a retirement home. And he says, oh, majestic. Good. Come on, Grandpa, let's get you back to your room. Cos. Or some say cosum. I'm pulling the plug. Somebody pull the plug on this guy, please. He's begging for it. Oh, you know you're my sussy little baka. Why am I doing so little visceral damage? I don't understand. You're doing plenty of visceral damage. Just ignore everything. That's the only way to stay alive. My durability should be okay. It should be okay for this fight anyway. Being a great one and all, I don't know if Arcane's gonna do much against her. Let's do like 2 revs, just to see what it do. Just to see what it do. I can work with that. Okay, she still got me somehow. Still got me somehow again. Still got me somehow again. Still got me somehow again. Oh my god. Take that. And that. I mean, it's good. It's decent enough damage, right? She's gonna make it easy on me, I won't argue. If I could just stay directly behind her instead of off to the side like she keeps insisting. Heal up, right where she's at. She usually likes to teleport directly back behind me. Not this time, I missed somehow, even though she's right there. And with the... Ooh, that's not bad. You know, eat with or without the beast blood, it's actually pretty decent damage right there. No. Stupid. It's disappointing every time. Yeah, that's the wet nurse experience right there. Disappointing every time. A whole lot of waiting. Got me somehow, don't know how. Blade doesn't reach that far. It'll end at some point. There we go. Yeah, that was a whole fucking minute of waiting. Okay. Almost there. With the overhead slam. There we go. There we go. It was nice and easy, but it did take longer than I expected it to. Even though per strike the weapon actually was doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Not bad. Well, it's the main game, bosses. Let's start taking care of some of the side content. Currently playing Liza P and starting to get used to parrying really makes the game less hard. Okay, so... Wet Nurse is done. I guess we can go take on Pearl. Let's go do that. First, we're going to get my blood echoes. Give me some more health. Yep. We're gonna jump away from her because she is. We're gonna jump away from her like she got hepatitis. We're gonna repair her weapon. Yes, sir. Okay, I never got it until the final boss. Let's see. Let's see. I guess Pearl first. Riding on a magic wheel, truly poetic. How, you didn't parry a boss into the final 2 bosses even though the game requires you to do that? So, I'm over here thinking that these are called scurrying beasts. Apparently they're called wandering nightmares or something like that. I like scurrying beasts better. I am not afraid of the star comes my way. We've got the 2 chunks over here. Mine. This thing cannot limb break with a slap on the ass, regardless of how strong it is. So, let's just see what it does. Give it a couple reps. Slam it. Slam it. Don't get smacked by his claws, because they hurt, like, really bad. Slam it. Okay. It actually didn't take as long as I thought. 2, 3, okay. 1, 2. Probably gonna crawl away. We're gonna... Come on, come here. Come on. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2. I'm gonna try swiping. Not this time. 1, 2. Crawled away somehow. How did he? What? Missed 2 attacks back to back. Again, I missed. Even though he's right there. Again, I rolled through it. Why do you keep stopping the momentum? I run and then the game fucking stops having me run. Don't know how I got hit. Again, he's right there! Nothing drives me up a wall faster than missing. He's right there. Bro, he's right there. Oh, no, bullshit! And you know it is! Die, you prick! Oh my god! Nothing drives me batty faster than fucking missing over and over. He's right fucking there! Like he's right there. Like I was even fucking touching him. The weapon just happened to pass between his shoulder blade and his head. Are you fucking kidding me? But no, when he attacks, his whole body is a hitbox. Fuck you! Of course. When he attacks, his whole body is a hitbox. But when you go to attack him back, no. Even the things that you should be able to attack, you can't attack. Stupid. Can't stand it. Drives me fucking nuts. This is not what I selected. It's not even the wheel. It's not even the wheel that I'm mad at. It's Pearl. It's like, how is that fair? Like, imagine that. When I go to attack somebody, this whole thing, all of me, is a hitbox. Even outside of me, like in a big square. This is all a hitbox. When you go to attack me back, doesn't matter where you hit me, only right here can be attacked. Fuck that. Like earlier, when I was saying, when I'm angry at the game, it's because a lot of this shit needs to be dialed the fuck in, and that's why this game needs a remake. Look, as much as people love it, like the atmosphere, 10 out of 10. Storytelling, as far as I'm concerned, a 10 out of 10. A lot of it's some of it's left up to interpretation, but it's pretty much a straightforward story. Everything else, gameplay itself, needs a lot of fucking work. We have to admit that it's old, it's janky, it's broken, and a lot of the math doesn't make any fucking sense. We have to admit it. To be fair, since I own this game and Lies of P, both pretty hard in my opinion. Well, Bloodborne isn't hard for the reasons that I'd like. How about that? Oh, he just keeled over and died. Okay, I'll give Lies of P as the parrying in items. I mean, like, with Lies of, it's because Lies of P is still smoother. It's not just because it runs at 60 frames per second. It's because things work the way they should. Oh, dude, by the way, I love the Chicago video. Oh, yeah, I love making it. It was fun. Real fun. Wandering Nightmare. I like Scurrying Beast better. Huh? The attack was over. You can only be caught in the beginning of the attack. You can't be caught just because the fucking game says you are. Again, like I said, old and fucking broken. Stupid. As for these guys, this right here might actually be the hardest part of the run, depending on if that other one's gonna come for me eventually. Or come for me immediately, I mean. Okay. This guy, you gotta wait. Okay, it's dead. Good. Sounds cuter to me. Let's keep that name. Well, I mean, like, because that's what it does, right? It scurries. It's small. It's a little ball. It's a little ball of skulls and arms. Wandering Nightmare. It's not a nightmare, it's a beast. I don't know where in the fuck it came from. I don't know how it can disappear into the ether, but that's what it is. It's a beast. Why call it anything different? Yeah, the Chicago video. Like, every swing of this weapon makes me miss the Chicago. Oh, Chicago, wherefore art thou? I miss you. I guess that's okay amount of damage. Okie dokie. These guys are aliens, so they're probably resistant to... arcane. Probably, right? Fortunately, this thing is slow. That might be kind of a pain. Yeah. How are you alive? I already killed you! I watched you fucking fall down and die! How are you alive? Oh my god. I keep getting attacked. How is it that they can get me with every strike, but I can't fucking hit them? Oh my god, the fucking pillar, of course. Oh my god. I can't even get in close. Why are you still attacking? Why are you jumping forward so far? Stupid! This is typically why I like to kill this thing in 10 seconds. God, the longest emissary fight ever. I have never had a 2-minute emissary fight. Every swing of this thing makes me miss the Chicago. It's not because of the amount of damage. It's not the amount of damage it was putting out. That's not the problem. It's for the sheer fact that it can't attack fast enough to facilitate being able to kill things quickly. If I can't kill it quickly, then it doesn't. Then this thing, it's just not valid. If I can't, look, every weapon I've played with, including the boom hammer, was able to kill the emissary in less than a minute. This thing took 2. What does that tell you? As for you, we can get a lot of beast blood buildup on her. So, you know, we got that. As for what I'm going to be able to do with it, good question. I mean, that's serviceable damage. Like that. Don't know how she got me. Lingering hitboxes. What? Okay. Dude. Recovery on this thing is just god-awful. Why does it need 3 seconds to recover from it? I don't care if it's heavy. Okay. I don't care if this thing is heavy, it shouldn't need 3 seconds to recover. What? Where is all my visceral damage? Does this thing take away visceral damage, or what the hell? Out of stam. Why does it need 3 seconds to recover out of it? And of course she threw a tantrum. Fucking horseshit. That tantrum when you're close enough, when you're close to when she does a tantrum, that's impossible to avoid, by the way. Fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Again, why am I doing so little fucking visceral damage? It doesn't make sense. I've got the 51 skill, and I've got 20% extra visceral damage, so what the game is telling me doesn't make any sense. It's taking away visceral damage just so, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When it takes away the 30% physical damage, does it also take it out of your viscerals? That's fucking stupid! Yeah, I found out recently. I'm over here thinking that viscerals only scale with skill. That's not true. They also scale with your weapon type, your damage type. It scales with whatever weapon that you're fucking using. Oh yeah. And if you think I'm wrong, test it with a bunch of weapons like I did. Okay, my durability's fine. Should be fine for just this one last fight. Give me an opportunity to fix it. It's not that the damage was bad. It's that, oh my god, is it slow. Dude. Why does that move take so long to come out? Okay. I don't want to attack any more than once because I don't have the time for it. Literally don't got the time for it. See, that's okay damage. I don't know how I ended up behind her. That didn't make any sense. See, that's damage. Okay. Okay, the visceral, please. There we go. Oh yeah, that isn't nearly the amount of visceral damage I should be doing. Should about do it. There we go. Yeah, she's resistant to arcane, but that wasn't the problem. Why am I missing out on so much visceral damage? I think the 30% less physical damage has got to be affecting the visceral damage too, because there's no way it's not. Okay. That's done and over with. I'm not fighting Logarius, and I'm not fighting Amy. No thanks. It's a lot of running around that we gotta do, and I'm not feeling up to it right now. We gotta go get our last umbilical cord, so let's do that. What gems do you have? I think the viscerals only scale off gems that up thrust attack. Well, that can't be. Woods. This thing does purely blunt damage, but like I was using. How about this? The Tonitrus also does blunt damage. It does blunt damage and bolt damage, but like, it's doing plenty of damage, visceral damage with both of that weapon. Thrust damage in general is needed for good visceral damage. Why? Because you're thrusting your hand into their chest, or what? How the fuck am I the only one who that weapons affect visceral attack damage? Well, it's because you could still get thousands of damage even while barehanded. I bit my lip. No fucking way I did that. How? How? I've got about 12 cuts inside my mouth right now. And I don't know why. My mouth has been in constant pain for a month and a half and I can't fix it. Juan, could you stop posting twice? About every message that you put on, that you posted twice. Even Blackwater took notice of it. How'd you get? No, I'm not good. I'm in constant pain. I can't fix it. No amount of salt water washing or anything. I've tried fucking everything. They won't go away. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt because look. When the bits of your mouth swell up, they stick out, right? So every time you talk or breathe or move your mouth around, you are running the fucking, just existing, you're running the risk of fucking biting those same areas, so they never close. Fucking endless pain. And I can't stop it. Be one thing if I could at least do something about it. Yeah, there's no fixing it until my... Although it's not... Don't know what that means. Be one thing if I could at least do something to alleviate the pain. Nope. There's no alleviating anything. What? I don't need the summons because we're not going anywhere. I think it's weird how whenever you go to run up this hallway, like the hallway will like spawn in and then it'll just stop being there so you can see the outside very clearly. Smash this out of our system. Thanks. Yeah. I think it's weird. For the longest time, I was over here thinking that fake Yosefka was pregnant. She's not. She ate the umbilical cord. Just like we did. She had the same idea we did. Okay, so speaking of umbilical cords. Why was it? Use the umbilical cord, yes. Dude, no joke, this run's been smooth so far, I thought you'd struggle. I am struggling. Have you tried Camphor? I use it for nasty canker sores, and it definitely... I've never heard of it. Short ritual root? Oh. Yeah, I had to do a bunch of different chalice... Well, I didn't have to do a bunch of them. I had to do at least a couple of them. Yeah, having to set myself up to get the appropriate gems for this took like 3 hours. Well, it took like 2 hours of actually getting it done and like an hour of farming. And it's not because it took that long to farm, it's because everybody is fucking gatekeeping the glyphs. Which glyphs did you use? Oh, just check the wiki. No! Just tell me! I shouldn't have to scroll through thousands of glyphs just because you want to be an asshole. Here's a link, do some reading. Here's a link to the wiki. No! Just tell me! They all do the same shit. I'm not gonna spend a half hour reading through something just to find the perfect glyph when you could just tell me because I know you have the information. Ugh. Checking the wikis is nice though, and you'll learn a lot. No! Don't stick up for them. If I ask, just tell me. I know where to go for all the fucking wiki information. You don't gotta give me a link over and over, just fucking tell me. Not spending a fucking hour reading. Or something, there should be a simple Google search. Are your swords like no. They're just constantly in pain. And shouldn't be there. Eye pendant. Maria, in all honesty, shouldn't be that bad. If I'm being totally honest. The living failures are going to be horrible. Because they resist both damage types. We might have to do a bunch of viscerals instead. Because this thing's not going to be doing the work against them, it just won't. Might do the work against Ludwig, maybe. Maybe. Well, let's try to get through here as best we can. The pain meds, those help. Not really. Not me. They don't do me any good. Remember how I said some time back where I haven't gotten sick in years because my body just got, you know, just adapted to the whole almost dying thing? Yeah, well, that also applies to medications. Smash dog. I think it doesn't help that my incisors are actually super sharp for no reason. You know, so that doesn't help, or whatever these keys are. You know, that's not helping me. Like, I get they're supposed to be kind of sharp, but like mine are like really sharp. And kind of serrated, actually. Yeah. So that doesn't help. I heard that story. You were really sick, passed out while standing up, and you hit your head at night, and... Yeah, I think something solid got knocked out of a airway or something. Vein or whatever else. It almost killed me. My body said, I ain't going through that again, and got really pissed off, and I haven't been sick since. Yeah, there you go. I'm becoming a beast. Have you tried filing down like you would prison bar? I'm not doing that to my teeth. My teeth are that way, they're that way for a reason. I'm not... Yeah, I see people fucking with their teeth all the time. I'm not doing that. Nope. Ludwig? Ludwig? Are you resistant to arcane? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Take that. The only downside of this weapon against him is gonna be the horrible recovery. That's not gonna help me. Oh my god. I hate it when he does that. Don't get kicked. Don't get donkey kicked. How? He lingered in the air for like a whole 2 seconds longer than he was supposed to! Oh my god. Broken game. Old fucking broken game. Ugh. He's not supposed to be in the air for that long. It's like he gets caught on something on the way down. That's not the first, second, or 100th fucking time that's happened. Because there are positions where he falls quicker. So it's kind of up in the air when he's gonna fall down. Stupid. He's not all that resistant to arcane. It's just that the only bad part of this fight is the shitty recovery. And then like waiting 10 seconds for you to stop being stuck in your position. These R1's doing this work though. Yeah, don't get caught by that. That's pretty much death. R1. At least we got it this time. You stop dashing away. That'd be great. Smack him over the head. Okay. A nice knockback. I think he killed that guy. Yeah, the R2 on the transform version builds... hate that. Builds B-split like nothing else. Heal up. Ooh. Take that. Okay. Getting real fond of that move today. Okay, we're in phase 2. I'll take it. Well, Beast Blood. I missed. Thanks for that. Okay. I missed again. Thanks for that. All the way. Missed again. Should be pretty close to a stun. How did he still hit me? There we go. Man, that visceral damage is so dookie. damn it. How does he still getting me? I'm walking to his side. Come on. Darn it. There's no way that still reached me. Don't give me that bullshit. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man, this thing sucks at limb breaking. Oh my god. Doesn't matter how much damage it's doing, it sucks at limb breaking. Damn. Bastard. How's my durability looking? Not great. Alright. Yeah, that old guy with that old guy right back there specifically. It doesn't matter how far away you are when he goes to shoot you. If he hits you with that bullet at all, it's a one-shot. Regardless of how much health or defense you got. Isn't that insane? In fact, I think the only new game cycle it doesn't kill you on is literally new game. New game plus and above, doesn't matter. It's death. How you doing? Hope all's well. I mean, I got like 12 cuts in my mouth, so you know that's great. But all things considered, not bad, I guess. This run could be going better. After all, I did spend 3 hours trying to make this thing work. No. Ugh. Garbage. Fine. Stupid. Well, I didn't do anything. I existed. I existed and then just popped up the other day. Okay, got the skull. Should I just... You know what? I think I'm gonna fight Lawrence first. Or I'm gonna attempt Lawrence first. I'm gonna try to get him out of the way. Repair weapon. Doesn't want to fix them because they're sharp and hurting his mouth. They're not broken. They're just sharp. Hunter's Nightmare. So, Lawrence. Look. I don't know how this is gonna go, because Lawrence is very fast. Like again, it's kind of the same situation for every part of this game with this weapon. Everything in the game is really fast, and this thing is really slow. Like really slow. Pop that out. Wait for the door to open a little bit. Because these guys can actually do a lot of damage to you. I got his skull, because I've been forgetting that lately. Okay, big Lawrence. He's really fast and I'm real slow. So that's already putting me at a distinct disadvantage. And with that... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be decent damage. But the whole being slow thing is really gonna, you know, screw me here. Like right now. Like almost right now. But still, I mean, that's decent enough damage. Like that. That is so much recovery. I don't care if it's slow. That is an unacceptable amount of recovery. Take that. And that. I attack him, he's probably gonna try back it. Yep. Like I can't even attack him when he goes to do this triple slam, and normally it's a great big opening for me. But you know, I just don't get that kind of time. Okay. Okay, got a decent stun off. Gonna smack him on the head. Not that it would limb break anyway. Did I also mention that the rally on this thing is terrible? I hate it when he does this stupid ass move. Probably gonna lose his leg sometime soon. Dude. Fucking disappointing every time. Nope, no head strikes for me. Okay, lost his legs. You know, good stuff. Damn it. Yeah, knew that was coming. That was coming too. Can't ever get greedy with this guy. Especially not with this friggin' thing. He's going for that extra swipe a few times. Missed, even though he's right there. Not this time, jackass. Again, he's was right there, and I don't know how I missed. No, I fired and I missed. And I fired and I missed again and again. And I fired again and I missed. And I fired and I fired. I missed. I missed both times and I fired and I missed. This went on for several hours. Yeah, that's Lawrence's whole fight. It went on for several hours. Well, at least it's over and it only took a single try, right? It was a very long, very boring try, but we got it. Damn. And I fired again, and I fired, and I fired, I missed both times. So, no, I love your streams, I subbed. I mean, your Rockio video. Well, thank you. Unfortunately, I can't read your name. I'm not sure. I can't read that. But thank you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Get that repaired. Get on Beast Blood. Yeah, Lawrence's whole fight. This went on for several hours, and I fired and I missed. I fired again. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was going for, so I guess I missed. I passed out again. Don't piss me off, woman. I'll take a swing at you. I'll miss, though. I guarantee it. And I'll take another swing. These fights are taking so long, I wouldn't be surprised if they had... Yeah. Oh, I got brain damage, but it isn't for the reason that you think. I am brain damaged. Even the doc said, "What is your damage?" And I said, "I don't know." Oh, wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Favorite weapon? My favorite weapon is the Whirligig Saw, but I have to admit that the Saw Cleaver is stronger. It's just better at it's just better at its job. And I don't think there's anything that's better at killing than the Saw Cleaver. It just does its job too good. It's not that the other weapons aren't qualified, it's just that the Saw Cleaver is overqualified for its position. Rat. I know what to do with rats. Varel. Or Varel. Falling down. Roll. Ugh. Why is there a hunter here? Gives me conniptions. Living failures, they resist both damage types. You know, fun times. Okay. No. Still got me. So yeah, I am doing more visceral damage when I go to attack with the physical side of things. Grab. Take that. Is that a stamina? Really getting sick of the whole spamming thing that these things have been doing lately. It's really tiresome. Where did you come from? Still got me, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this the whole time, even though it's really boring. That's a really boring way of doing things. I'm gonna try the barehanded this time. Not that I can take advantage of it. Let me see what it does with the bare hand. Okay, that's not any better. Okay, so this is really weird. Maybe just having the thing on makes me do less damage. I actually don't know. Bullshit. Bullshit. Literally tried to land directly on me where I was. I knew this was going to be long and painful, but oh my god. Yeah, this fight is not only really boring, it's also... At what point can I stop being disgusted? When do I get the luxury of not being disgusted anymore? Okay, I should be able to attack him safely. Wow, Bro didn't even die. Can't believe I had to do this the whole time in order to win. Because I'm not just going to keep hitting him with the wheel. Don't even suggest it. Don't even suggest it! Damn it. It's fucking painful. Make it end. I can't even take advantage of the fucking viscerals because they keep shooting at me. Can I just finish it? No. Now can I finish it, please? Oh, my god. Make it end. That was a fucking eternity. Well, that sucked. I had to switch my taunt just when I got here and by my Moonlight Greatsword build. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are some things you change to improve the Logarius Wheel? Make it limb break easier. Allow you to keep your visceral damage instead of taking it all away. You know, that'd be helpful. Speaking of which, let me go put on... I don't have the other claw mark rune. Never mind. Just improving the damage, you know, that might work. Improving the damage? No, no, that'll never work. No, that's a terrible idea. But hey, what if we increase the damage? Is it over? What year is it? 2222. Maria. I don't know if she's resistant to arcane or not. We're about to find out. About to find out. I actually don't think she's gonna be as bad. As bad as I originally thought. You know, I can work with that. Or you know, that dash away, that's cool too. Thanks for shooting me, you know, that's great. I mean, that's not as much damage as I would normally have, but you know what? That's damage. I can work with it. Why were you over there? How was she over there? I don't understand. Yeah, if I could just hit her with that, or she'll just dash away over and over, that's great. I can just hit her with that a bunch of times, and we can probably get somewhere. Yeah. Huh? Get away from her. Heal up. Dash back in. Hit her with it. Pull away. Pop this down. Ah. Wasn't expecting that. Nope. Okay, good. Crap. I didn't think it would give it to me. Get away from her. There we go. Damn it. Get away from her. Maybe pop this back out. Maybe I had the right idea all along. Oh yeah, I had the right idea all along. Get away from her. Me with my horrible recovery. Yeah, that's actually pretty good damage against her. I'm kind of surprised. Man, it's been a while since he pulled that out of her keister. No little beast blood, just to be safe. Damn it. Can I finish it? Yeah, there we go. One try, alright. Alright, I like that. Those dodge R1s. Just do the dodge R1. You can have that run you through the entirety of the game. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Against Maria, at least. Ah. Cut the health drain and boost rally potential. That would help. That would help. Maria is extremely weak to arcane. How about that? Maybe that'll make the cost parasite a little, make it a little better. Yeah, I did pretty good that time. I'll admit, I did pretty decent. How is it? How is she easier than the one reborn? I don't understand. You don't understand. Okay, so we are more than likely not going to be able to get any viscerals off on the child. That's probably a thing that we're not going to be able to do unless we shoot him. Which we're not really going to be able to do because we're going to be in the transform version the whole time. So it is what it is. Let's go. Go fishing habit. One of the sketchiest areas ever. Nearly every time I've curb stomped Maria, I've been with arcane weapons. Like, God, I fucking hate that scream. That's so stupid. That is an incredibly fucking stupid design that Souls-like games just haven't figured out that they shouldn't put in a fucking game. How has no one figured this fucking that? How has no one figured it out that you shouldn't do that? You shouldn't have that as a feature. That should not be a thing. An enemy yelling at you is enough to stun you. That's a stupid idea. It always has been. At the very least, at least the fucking dogs don't do any actual damage and just stun you. But even then, that's stupid. Especially when you can't do anything about it. It'd be one thing if you could at least roll out of it. You can't. The dogs decide to scream. You're stuck there for the next 2 seconds. It's a bad idea. It's always been a bad idea. It's always gonna be a bad idea. So stop fucking using it. But no. 10 years later, here we are still using it. Yeah, and that's what I'm guessing. Oh, you beat Arlecchino? Nice. I'm free! Yeah, he takes a minute, doesn't he? Hell, he took a minute for me. But, thank goodness for level 5. Thank goodness for the boss rematch thing, because with a couple hours of pain, I was finally able to learn him. Oh, wow. They're actually pretty resistant to arcane. Granted about yelling enemies reminds me of my least favorite enemies in Silent Hill that had the exact same problem. Look, I don't care how fucking loud it is. They're not tigers. I get it. Tigers can yell at a frequency that stuns you if you hear it. But, like... Ugh. That only works in real life. Don't translate it into a fucking video game. I don't think the viscerals are going to work on the child. Especially because we are doing an incredibly low amount of visceral damage thanks to this weapon. Thank you, weapon. As if you didn't have enough problems. But, let's try those dash R1s, huh? Pretty decent stun and everything. Take that. Take that. I could probably work with that. I mean, I'm gonna miss being able to do all that tasty visceral damage. I don't know how he got me. Okay. And it doesn't help that the recovery on this is terrible. Hit him with the overhead slam. Yeah, again, the recovery is just terrible. Maybe we can try the, not good. Uh-oh. Why? He keeps doing that. That means I can't take advantage of my damage windows. I guess my bullet went past him. How did that not count? With the charge heavy. That wasn't enough to stun him? Okay. Take that. Okay. How much visceral damage? Not a lot. Let's see what we got. Not a whole lot. Nope. How? It's like 5 times I went to go do it. Okay. At least I'm at least thankful that it's fast enough to get me those backstabs. I'm thankful to at least have those. There we go. Still, that's terrible damage. Ah. Heal up. Swipe his back. Ah. Hate it when he opens with that. Come on. Not that. Not that. Damn it. Dude. What in the fuck? Fucking animation canceling bullshit. Aww. That is just so fucked up. Nothing I could have done about that. Absolutely nothing I could have done about that. That is so fucked up. Of all the places he could have activated that, he activated it in the one fucking place where it's not possible to dodge it. Really? Right on top of her. It'd be great if I could at least have my visceral damage. It'd be great if I at least had my visceral damage, but I don't have it. Oh, this is fucking painful. I got pretty close for a one try, though. Okay, now, like, I guess it was doing okay damage, but, like, This goes so much faster with the viscerals, even if we don't have the luxury of actual damage. Don't know how he missed me. Got me that time, though. Damn it. Of course I miss him. Even though he's right there. You can stop with the instant fucking spinning. Don't know how he did that. He didn't even reach into the placenta that time. Dude. Oh my god. He's giving me nothing to work with. Okay. Got him there. Strike his back. Should give you a decent amount of beast blood back. Yep. Smack that. Dodge. Don't want to run in and be a fool. Smack his back. At the very least, it'll stun him, I think. Maybe heal up to full just to be safe. Hate the damn camera twisting like that. Nope. Why are you on top of the body? There we go. He insists on staying up there, doesn't he? He's gonna act, not what I wanted. Animation canceling bullshit. Oh my god. He keeps immediately going into the next fucking attack over and over and over and over again. Combo extension, combo extension, combo extension, combo extension, which is not fucking normal. Stop doing that. I didn't think this would be this horrible. It's horrible. Both sides of the weapon are doing shit damage. Oh my god. I'm over here trying to, I keep trying to make a fucking case for it. But half the fucking enemies in the game resist the fucking damage. The other half resist blunt damage. And we got an enemy who resists both types. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't think this would be this horrible. I really didn't. This is horrible. This is horrible. Don't. Why does the camera do that? Again, this is horrible. Wow. He delayed his second attack. Like, you said, like, I get it. He probably resists arcane, right? But still, the amount of damage that I'm not doing is just insanity. And I missed somehow, even though he's right there. What in the hell was that all about? I'm tired of the camera turning. Like, I'm not telling it to do that, but it's doing it anyway. What in the hell? with that. Oh! Oh my god! What are you missing? He's right there! There's nothing that drives me up a wall faster than missing an attack over and over. Again, I should have got the fucking attack off, but it didn't count it for no reason. Nothing drives me up a wall faster than missing over and over. How did that not count? Wow. He's giving me nothing to work with. Okay, I can kind of work with that. Sorta. Okay. I hate it when he opens with this fucking attack. Stupid. Really? Combo extender after fucking combo extender, which is not normal. Combo extender after combo extender. I'm literally not fast enough to attack him. How? You're not making sense! You're not! You're not! You're not! Oh my god! I'm literally not fast enough to attack him. How am I supposed to win? I think I found the only fucking weapon in the game that cannot beat Orphan of Kos. It's too slow. It doesn't have one fucking attack or enough recovery to actually compete with the fucking thing. Unbelievable. It's too slow. What in the fuck am I supposed to do? The regular untransformed version doesn't do dick against him. The arcane, no matter what you do with it, doesn't do dick against him. You miss half the fucking time. He'll just keep fucking extending his combos. You can't recover any fucking attack, and he'll just bitch slap you immediately. I know some people stand by this thing, but you have to understand that this thing is complete garbage. And despite me spending 3 fucking hours trying to make it work, here we are struggling like nothing else. How could anybody tell me that this thing is decent? Because it's not. And when I go to rank all the weapons, this thing is going right to the bottom. Holy shit. I cannot make this thing work, and that's too much recovery. It is just too slow to fight this guy. Why does the camera keep spinning? Why? What is this, fucking Elden Ring? What is this latest fight? That isn't, he had enough time to completely spin around me. He had enough time to do a full fucking 360, and still had plenty of time to attack me. When you're playing with this thing, you are moving in fucking slow motion. What in the fuck is happening? I was stuck inside his body for like a full 10 seconds. What in the hell? Of course. This is just pain. This is pure pain. Wow. I wasn't supposed to recover out of it that fast. How do you keep missing? He's right there! Like, he's right there! I couldn't even hit the son of a bitch when he was right in front of you. How? It doesn't reach that far. Okay. Okay. I actually don't know if this thing can even win against him in phase 2. Wow, really? Well, if I knew that was coming. I was just hoping. I didn't want to believe it. Just keep doing this. Try to... My weapon's at risk, of course. Fun times. What in the hell? That is not what he was supposed to do. This right on the back. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah. Me looking at the boom hammer right now. Perhaps I treated you too harshly because oh my god. How long was I there? How many tries did that take? Like 5? My weapon even broke during this process. I was able to make it work for every other fight, but for Orphan of Kos, no. No. No, 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 no. Wow. Wow. Nope, 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 nope. Let's repair this thing. How am I looking on chunks? I need more chunks. Looks like I need to reinforce the wheel with what? At least I did it. Yeah, yeah. You know, whoopee. That took some pain. I've seen some things, man, and some stuff. Let's get to the Nightmare of Ventus. There's 3 chunks there, and then there's more chunks in Yargul. Because I want to get the Uncanny Kos Parasite. Like that. Okay, that's 12. Need 4 more. Overrun cost is not in this weapon's wheelhouse. Yeah. In fact, I don't think it's in any enemy's wheelhouse. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. I'm displeased. No, my weapon can't be upgraded anymore. I'm using about the best gems I possibly can for this piece of shit. Oh yeah. You can expect a tombstone at the end of my... Just like with the rifle spear and the boom hammer, this weapon is getting a tombstone at the end. Got a couple more chunks here. Shit alert in the video. Let's see. A rifle spirit, I said it blows. I said the boom hammer was cheeks. But still, I don't think I'm gonna be as pissed off with the cost parasite. Because I know it's bad. With Logarius Wheel, I'm pissed off that I can't make it good no matter what. Despite all my best efforts, they were in vain. Me getting salty? Nah, no. I'm not displeased at all. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Fuck. Leave me. Get out of my elevator! Okay, I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm okay. Bro wanted all the smoke. Nothing drives me up a wall faster than missing. They're right there. There. How many do I got? That makes a 16 I need. Good. Let's get out of here. Bro wanted all the smoke. Oh boy. So, I guess I can buy my materials now, so I don't gotta do it later. No. This weapon has him going into Smiley Friend's favorite restaurant. Yeah. I've been good for some salties right about now. I've been coming here since I was a homunculus. Okay, let's use the arcane version against Big Grandpa. Big Grandpa. Use some salties right about now. Because I think he's about to make me rather salty. What with all this jumping around and shit. I wasn't expecting that. It's serviceable damage anyway. Him interrupting me over and over and getting the true combo in, that's pretty irritating though. Nothing I could have done about that because this thing has cheeks recovery. How could anybody say this thing is good? Because it's not. Finally. Like, the extra arcane damage doesn't make up for the fact that this thing's recovery is just so bad. Cucked. Again. There we go. Yeah. Hot Wheels, beat that. Anything could beat that, honestly. I guess I did it too early. I guess. Really? You're gonna pray already? You old bastard. Really? Dude. I got a fly in here, I got gnats in here. He's not giving me anything to work with. Come on. Oh, come on. He could have done that at any time. Damn it. This thing is inexcusably bad, and you can't tell me that it's not. I can't even reach the son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? The only thing that works with him is fucking viscerals. Don't tell me this thing is good. Oh, you're just not using it right. I can't make it. I can't use it anymore right. Seeing as how Garmin can just do that. He can just do that. Oh my god. There's no getting around it. You can't do enough damage to stun him out of the fucking true combo, so he's gonna get you with that. He can dash away whenever he wants. If you attack him once, he's gonna attack you right back. So give me a fucking break. And again, 70% of the fucking game resists this weapon, so how can you tell me it's good? This has been torture. Like, even with the R1s, I thought the R1s would be a little easier. How? I got hurt before we even bothered to do the swing. We can stop? No. Again, true combo. And you can't do anything about it. Because this thing has too much recovery. Literally the only attack that works on him is the R1. Don't get me wrong, the R1 is plenty powerful. That's not the problem. So the sheer fact that you're not gonna hit him with it half the time. Okay, you see that? All that dashing around that he's doing. Like, I can't catch him with dick. This is why I don't use this piece of shit. You can't even catch him. Oh my god, stop shooting me! Now he does the attack. Okay. What in the hell just happened? Okay. Wow. There we go. That was long and painful and arduous, but now we can move on to the moon presence. Damn. Let's see how this goes. Will you stop with the fucking endless combos? Don't know how she still got me. Okay, I guess that worked out. Look, she's massive. Why do you keep missing? And she can fucking get me with it with an arm. Just endless. Okay, that's 4 times. Wow. Couldn't even get to the front. And again, she just kind of decided to stop being stunned just because. Oh my god. It's like she pulls new shit out of her ass every time. Damn. Oh. I'm glad that's over. Oh my god. My thoughts? Bad. It's bad. I fucking hate that. I even built this thing up right. I even went to the trouble of spending 3 hours building this thing up. And it's just, no. 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 This thing sucks. Right into D tier. Throw it right in the garbage.
Are you cool?
Oh, boy. Bloodborne, so somebody figured out how to make it good. That's probably a new game, and yeah, that's a real positive. No, this
Good.
a new game instead of new game. Probably a new game instead of NG+4. That's not me fucking myself over. And look, a weapon shouldn't stop being good just because it's on a different new game cycle. That shouldn't be the problem. Look. It might be okay on new game, but on New Game Plus, nope. Right into the garbage. Ridiculously slow, unforgivably slow in a game that requires you to be fast. Nope. And yes, you were right. I did see that video, a study of how to make the weapon powerful, and guess what? It was on base new game. It wasn't anything higher than base new game. In fact, every run I've ever seen of this fucking weapon was on base new game because it can't compete in New Game Plus. But no, it's good. You're just not building it right. Shut up. Anybody who I've ever seen play with this fucking weapon have only ever played with it on New Game. I never saw a video game about New Game Plus with this thing. That's because it can't compete. Boy. Well, that was disappointing. Extremely. Don't get me wrong. The first 50 or so percentage of the game was okay. Yeah, expect me to skip over, not skip over, but like chop down a lot of the boss fights because they took so long. That's why when I'm done in base game, I start all over again. Other people I've seen are new game, but have you noticed that with R1 spam, he skips through it and he doesn't skip the boss fight itself, but he skips through a decent chunk of the fucking fight. And I'm over here thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe R1 spam is doing something that I'm just not doing. It's like, oh no, he's doing the same amount of damage. Yep. Let's go get that cost parasite. Where is it? Where's that uncanny cost parasite? I think I can buy it. Cost parasite. Extra Life will tell me. Where is it? It's not telling me. Here it is. And any depth fight, non-root chalice, also, that's, just tell me the fucking glyph. Okay. Eight. I. 29. R. Q. Z. 3 from a bath messenger. No problem. Ah. I feel like Noah could have had a better time in New Game or New Game plus 2. Like I said, a weapon shouldn't just stop being good just because we're on a higher New Game cycle. That's not what does that tell you? If the weapon stops being good outside of New Game, what does that tell you? I even spent 3 hours farming the fucking gems for this shit, and it didn't work. Best way to maximize damage this thing is the dash attack. Yeah, only the dash attack. Only. This thing needs a lot of improvements. The cost parasite, I'm not going to be pissed at the cost parasite, because again, it's aware of how bad it is. It's not going to attempt to make reparations for it either. Uncanny parasite. Nice. Got what I came for. I gotta look at it just to make sure I got the right gem slots. Gotta make sure I got the right gem slots. Hold on. Just to be sure. Yep, got it. Beautiful. We're going to fortify weapon. Uh-huh. Blood gem fortification. Good on uncanny parasite. Okay, since I farmed a bunch of these, so arcane attack up plus a flat arcane. Yep. For a kin down. And which one did I grab for this? I gotta remember. It wasn't just the add arcane, was it the nourishing? Might have been the nourishing. It's physical attack up. Might have been that one. Then we got... Which one was it? That one, I think. Wait, so I can throw fire attack on this thing? Fire attack up. Yeah, it doesn't have fire attack up. Oh, it's got a weapon durability down though. Still though, that's 364 damage. 364. 329. I am 329th in line and no one forget it. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, 364 arcane damage. But we can't use it anyway without the milkweed room. There we go. Oh, man. What's the difference between normal and uncanny? Yeah. Gem slots. The original cost that's another thing that makes it shitty. The original cost parasite has a waning gem slot, which is not good for arcane. So, yeah. Broccoli head. Also, new game plus 7, so you know the suffering will be maximized. Well, it's not new game plus 7 yet. It only goes up to 6. At least I'm one-tapping enemies now. Okay. That kind of works out. Pure agony. But I think we'll have a little fun. You want to know why? Because I'm going to allow myself the use of hunter tools. I'm going to allow myself to use hunter tools. Because I can. What the hell? That's what the drop attack is for this thing? A stomp? Or was I just seeing things? Tell me I wasn't just seeing things. Well, I will say this one thing about the cost parasite. It's actually really good for, like, stunning enemies. Huge stun. But yeah, the damage pretty shit. It's pretty shit! Oh boy. Let me go try something here. I wanna, like, I'm not gonna beat him. I'm not gonna beat him. Isn't the backstep just throwing up on the enemy? Is it? Yep. Okay.
Hello, and you too. Very well.
Let's try to get more arcane.
Farewell.
By a bunch of blood vials. Because I got my ass kicked so much that I lost, like, my entire deposit. The damage doesn't seem too bad, then again, it's just normal enemies, but I'm aware it will decrease dramatically when you actually face a boss. Well, I don't think you never know, We'll see how it goes. We don't need these beast bloods because this weapon is entirely, incompatible with them. It's annoying. I'm literally turning my nose up at it. Yeah. Hey, it's great for spooky season. I'm going to attempt Cleric Beast. I'm not going to beat him. Even if I do manage to get his health all the way down, I'm not going to kill him. I want to save that for the actual run. Well, we can make that damage work. Don't touch. Ah. Grab me. Said don't touch me. It's a consensual thing. And he said, what's consent? At least the recovery on this weapon is a lot better. The hell? Mighty punch. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, it's serviceable damage, right? See that? It gets done pretty easy. This is why I'm going to allow myself to use hunter tools at the same time. Oh, I got him. How much visceral damage did it do? I guess we'll never know. You've been struck. You've been hit by. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. It's like, look at how we like slide around as we go to do that. Okay, I've seen worse performances. Shit, didn't do it fast enough. Yeah, I'll just let him kill me. Kill me! Now he's scared of Dracula. Now he's not. Kill me! Come on, make it snappy. Oh damn. Okay, yeah, I have definitely seen worse performances. Oh no. Like, look at this. I love this slide. Like I'm doing the fucking electric boogaloo. Let's try the untransformed version. Oh, look at the hopping attack. Watch this. A tentacle comes out of your face. Now, the cool thing about it is this. But it eats up bullets, and it's actually pretty weak. So... I feel like normal enemies should cower away from using your weapon as a great one. Yeah. Wait, this is... Oh, this is the weapon durability down, that's right. Still, though. So, what do you think? I think we'll have some fun. Boss fights are going to take a fucking eternity. But we'll get it done, right? Am I right? Okay, we got, let's see what we're working with right now. We got the anti-phantasm shell, which doesn't work with this weapon. We got the beast sword, which doesn't deal damage. We get the black sky eye, which, despite its S scaling, doesn't deal very much damage. But you know what? It's something, and we'll make something work. Remind me to make it aware any Souls-like weapon wheel is overpowered. I mean, yeah, come on. Why does it have to be that shitty? Is it as bad as the boom hammer? No. But it might be worse than the rifle spear. I'm not even gonna hold you. Just because of how much recovery it has. That's just an unacceptable amount of recovery. Okay, so I gotta think. When should I do this? Despite everything, the Logarius Wheel run still only took me like 2 hours, 20 minutes. So... video tomorrow. Which I might actually do the Cost Parasite run on my own time. Might just be better to do that. Rifle spear is pure trash, not worth talking about. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about it. I'm gonna do a whole ranking on this shit from best to worst. I mean, from worst to best. So, all right. What this piece of shit displeases me. It's not Stockholm Syndrome. I just respect the fact that it revels in how bad it is. It knows it. It's very aware of how shitty it is. But it's unapologetic about it. It doesn't try to pretend to be something else. It just knows that it's shit. It knows it. It knows it very clearly. No, stream the I don't know. I don't know if I will. I had to think about it. I'm in out.